Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Friday, y'all! Does Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta have a new boo? Marlo Hampton's home almost got burglarized, and is Tyra Banks almost out of a job? We're talking about that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go! What's going on, Beauty Besties? Happy Friday, yay, happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. We've made it to the end of another week, y'all, and almost to the end of July. And I know what you're thinking, I have missed y'all. You know, it's been a minute since we got a chance to sit down and spill the tea and gossip and mind other people's business, and that's exactly what we're going to do today, y'all. And before you even say it, I know I probably sound real congested. Your beauty best friend does not have the Rona. I've tested negative every day this week. I've been in Vegas for the last couple of days, y'all, and aside from this heat trying to be disrespectful and take me up out of this game and dry out my skin like some fine alligator bag, I have had my sinuses and allergies have just been out of whack. So that's what bear with me as I feel congested. I slightly sound congested, but I feel fine. Outside of that though, how's your week been? What y'all got planned for the weekend? Anything good? July is almost over, so I hope that we're ready to step on into August with a new attitude. And by the way, y'all gonna see me next week too, because I'm on vacation, so I won't be traveling. I'll be back in Miami. So you know we're gonna come together and we're gonna talk some more as well. But y'all ready to get into these hot topics? Pardon the paper cup. I could not get a proper mug today. But the topics are hot, so let's go. Well, baby, I guess when you're done calling Tyrone, yes, you go find you a cheating man. I mean a reformed cheating man. Baby, the streets are talking, and the streets are saying that it looked like between the pictures and the video that Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta allegedly looked like she was on a date recently with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Baby, they was out here holding hands and all types of things. Now, I don't know what kind of crossover event is brewing, but if there is an event brewing, Carlos King and Bravo, can we make it happen? Where are the cameras? We need to see what is potentially about to go down. But y'all know these pictures of Martell and Sheree holding hands makes me have questions, because y'all know I keep a question. First question, Sheree girl, you know Martell got 5 kids, right? Along with the ex-wife and a side of coleslaw. I mean a baby's mama. And the second question is, where is coleslaw these days if Martell is out here in these streets holding hands with Sheree Whitfield? And when I say coleslaw, for those that may not know who I'm referring to, when I say coleslaw, you can thank Funky Dineva for this term, because he coined the term coleslaw as a reference to Martell's side chick. You know, coleslaw, a side dish? Right. So now everybody in these streets is calling the baby mama coleslaw. Where is coleslaw? Because I thought Martell wrecked his happy home and ended up having his side baby with the side chick, and decided when Mel, filed for divorce, that he was going to live happily ever after with the side chick and, the 5th baby. So if that's not the case, where'd she go? Did she get smart and wise and kick Martell out too? And by the way, Sheree girl, how you gonna go from an ex-con? Let me take a sip. You know I'm congested. I can't get too excited too quick. How you gonna go from an ex-con, Sheree, to a man who is known for cheating? Okay, so girl, you said Tyrone, and by the way, an ex-con who you said was bad in bed. For those that may not have seen Sheree on Watch What Happened Live, Sheree told all her and Tyrone's business. Sheree said they chose to be celibate because Tyrone was bad in bed. Well, sis says she hung up her ex-con days and decided to go on down to Martell Holt. Well, what we do know for sure, honey, at least from the proof, is that Martell got 5 kids, honey, and probably a slew of other mistresses. So something in the water might tell me that Martell might be good in bed. So Sheree, whatever this is, whatever this crossover, this storyline is that you're trying to secure for next season, please make it juicy. Please make it worth the wait and the rumors in the streets for all of us. Because at this point, I feel like she is preparing her next season storyline. She is trying to secure the bag to get invited back for next season for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And on top of that, will we see Sheree on Love and Marriage Huntsville? And will we see Martell on Real Housewives of Atlanta? I love this OWN network and Bravo crossover that's brewing in my head. All the questions, I want all the answers, but most importantly, I just want to be entertained. What about y'all? Let's move on. Yo, y'all know it's real out here in these streets these days, right? Gas is high and folks are out here stealing these luxury goods out of these luxury places and breaking into homes. Now, if y'all recall correctly, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit home got broken into, and now most recently, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton almost had an attempted home break-in. So she was talking to WSB-TV, the local affiliate there in Atlanta, and she said that she heard a loud boom and her nephew scream, and her heart sank when she heard that, and she immediately went to her panic room and called 911, and on the security camera screens, she saw that somebody kicked in her front door. First off, Marlo, you got a panic room, girl? Oh, you fancy in that townhouse in Sandy Springs. Second of all, why it sound like you went in that panic room and left them nephews out there in the living room someplace? I am hoping she must have omitted that piece of information when she told this story. I hope it was, oh my God, I heard them scream. We panicked. We went into the panic room and called 911, because it really sounded like she left them kids to fend for themselves. And it wouldn't be the first time, because if y'all been watching the season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Marlo likes to drop the kids off when she gets tired or a little overwhelmed, okay? Right. First thing first, though, all jokes aside, I'm just super glad that Marlo and the nephews are safe and sound, okay? I can't fathom, nor do I want to fathom, the sheer shock and fear that happens in a moment like that. But if I thought it was quite entertaining also that Marlo was saying in the interview that for the ladies, you got to be careful on, posting your high profile, your high luxury items, so that way you don't basically entice people to try to rip you off. High pot, meat kettle, and y'all both black. Okay? Because Marlo, you've built your brand off of walking around being a luxury billboard. Honey, you've built your Les Archives off of all of your expensive pieces. Don't be mad that folks know what's up in your house, because you walk around wearing all of what's up in your house, on your body, on your wrist, on your feet, and everything else. But what I do know for sure, people, is gas is high, and this heat got people out here doing all types of things in all types of places. Dungeons, all types of things. But most importantly, like I said, again, I'm so glad that Marlo and her nephews are safe. But baby, y'all better be careful out here and wear y'all finest Fashion Nova pieces, so these people aren't out here trying to rip y'all off and kick in your front door. But a panic room, Marlo? Okay, we see you. Let's move on though. Yo, have y'all heard? First off, let me back up. By a raise of hand, who watches Dancing with the Stars? Not me, but who watches it? Now, here's the thing. Dancing with the Stars has been on for like 30 freaking seasons. And up until like last season, they had their two co-hosts, like Tom Bergman or whatever his name was, and the girl, right? But last season they replaced both of those two co-hosts with They replaced both co-hosts with Tyra Banks. And I'm gonna tell you something. I tuned in every now and then, and when I saw Tyra, I was not impressed. Aside from her looking like, Big Bird's cousin every now and then with some of these costumes, she was dry and boring. I don't know why they hired Tyra Banks to host a dancing show, but I don't make the big bucks to make those decisions. I can only give you my feedback, right? Well, apparently, and aside from that, I only really watch Dancing with the Stars if there's a celebrity on there that I really like, like Iman Shumpert, Kenya Moore, Patti LaBelle, etc. Y'all get the point, right? Well, apparently, I don't know if it was the numbers or the fans' reaction, but they're saying that they need to bring in a co-host to help Tyra Banks out. And now the word on the curb and across the street, and all this is alleged, is that Tyra is not really happy that they want to bring in a co-host. And so therefore, they gave her an ultimatum, y'all. I have two photos in my hand, an ultimatum. They said either you co-host with this person or you got to go. And so now she's saying that she's excited at the idea of potentially co-hosting this upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars with Alfonso Ribeiro. You know Colton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Yes. So he is being offered the chance and the job to co-host Dancing with the Stars with Tyra. By the way, I think that's a smart choice because Alfonso Ribeiro could provide a little bit of comic relief, and he's known for his little dancing moves, right? Now, whether or not he's going to do the Colton dance, who knows? But I like the idea of Alfonso Ribeiro being on Dancing with the Stars. Not to mention, y'all know they have history together because Tyra, when she was like 19, was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So sis is saying she would be honored to potentially co-host it. Well, we know she looking sideways that she now got to share the screen time with somebody else. And you know what, Tyra? Do yourself a solid and take sharing that screen time. Because, sis, it wasn't the move with you by yourself, okay? And on that note, guys, by the way, again, do y'all like Tyra Banks? For those that do watch Dancing with the Stars, y'all like Tyra as the full-time host? And what do y'all think about Alfonso Ribeiro being offered to be the co-host for this upcoming season? Y'all let me know in the comments. And on that note, guys, I got to go. It is Friday. Enjoy your day, honey. I'll see you on Sunday with a new artistry video. But in the meantime, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on so you don't miss out on all this good old melanin magic sugar. Who loves you? I do. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.